Hey everyone, in this problem we are asked to find the least squares estimator for both alpha and beta. And this is a problem that's not complicated. The only thing that is complicated in these problems is the math. So let's go through this together in order to get the problem right. The first thing that we need to do is the sum of squares, and all we are doing here is as follows. So the sum is equal to the summation from starting from 1. We have 3 elements, so 2, 3, and that's when you get the elements inside. So we are squaring the error, so I squared. This is all we're doing, and this is equal to, let me get the elements here. So we're going to get all these elements to this side because we are squaring it. So let's begin. So y1 minus 2 alpha minus beta squared, plus we are adding all those up, so same thing for this one, y2 plus alpha plus beta squared, and then adding the other one, y3 plus alpha minus beta squared. Now the second step, we need to do a differentiation in order to alpha and then equal it to 0. So let's begin. So 2 times minus 2 is minus 4 times what's inside, minus 2, remember the hat because this is a parameter, same thing for beta. So the second term we have just 1, so it's plus 2, y2 plus alpha, remember the hat, they'll take points away if you don't get the head inside because it's a parameter, and then the other one, so 2 y3 plus alpha minus beta equal to 0. So the second step for you to do is to forget about complicated simplifications, just simplify each term. So minus 4 y1 plus, because minus with minus, so plus 8 alpha plus 4 beta plus 2 y2 plus 2 alpha plus 2 beta plus 2 y3 plus 2 alpha minus 2 beta equal to 0. Again, let's continue. Now the second step is to arrange the terms so that you have the same terms like arranged together. So you have alpha, you have 8, the second one plus 2, the third one you have plus 2. Let's do the same for beta, plus beta. First one is 4, the second one is 2, and the third one is minus 2. Again, forget about simplifying things in your mind because it will only get worse as you keep progressing, because you might be a little stressed when you're doing the test, you get signs wrong, and then you do all these math, get to the end and you get the wrong solution. And then you have, so you have this part, so that would be equal to, we have only one term for each, so you get the other ones to the other side. So 4 y1, what's the next one? So it's plus 2 y2, so that's minus 2 y2. Remember, all we are doing is getting the y terms to the other side. And then you have the following, the last one, which is minus 2 y3. So let's continue. So let's do some simplification here. So 8 to 12, so 12 alpha plus what do we have here? So 2 minus 2 is 0, so we have 4 beta equals to 1 minus 2 equals 2 minus 2 y3. The second step that we can do here is just simplifying this a bit in order to get like the minimum possible value from outside here. So you notice that is 2, and this is a common between both, so we can get this in this initial form of 6 alpha plus 2 beta equals to 2y1 minus y2 minus y3. That's all we're doing here. So this is our first expression. Now we are doing the same thing, but for beta. So in order to differentiate the sum for beta and equaling it to 0, so we're doing the same thing here. So notice this is only 1 here, so it's minus 1, so it's minus 2 y1 minus 2 alpha. Remember the little hat there? Beta. The second one is positive and 1, so we have plus 2 y2 plus alpha plus beta. Then you have the third one, remember this is negative, so we have minus 2 y3 plus alpha minus beta equal to 0. Again, remember to always keep simplifying this but not skipping steps, because it will hurt you in a long way. So minus 2 y1, now 2, this is positive, plus 4 alpha, and this is positive as well, so plus 2 beta. Then for the second one, plus 2 y2 plus 2 alpha plus 2 beta, and then minus 2 y3 minus 2 1/2, not 1/2, minus 2 alpha hat, that's what I meant, plus 2 beta equal to 0. Again, don't skip steps, keep simplifying this in order to get these arranged for each of the elements. So let's start with alpha first. So alpha, so we have 4, what's the next one? Plus 2, and then the third one we have minus 2. Never simplify anything at this step, keep doing this like progressive, because it's less for errors if you keep skipping steps. So let's do beta now. So plus beta, and then arrange the terms to get those inside. So the first one is 2, the second one is 2 as well, and the third one is 2 as well. And then you can get the other elements to the other side. So it's 2y1, the second one is minus 2y2, and the third one is plus 2y3. And like we did before, we can rearrange these terms and simplifying this a bit. So 4 plus 2 is 6, minus 2 is 4. So we have 4 alpha, and then for beta we have 2, 4, 6 plus 6 beta. And we have 2y1 minus 2y2 plus 2y3. And the third step that we do here is find the minimum multiplier that you can remove from this in order to simplify this expression a bit. And we have 2, right? So just for you to avoid fractions for now. So you have 2, you can divide it by both sides by 2, so you get 2 alpha plus 3 beta equals to y1 minus y2 plus y3. So this is your expression for beta. Okay, so now that we have both expressions, we now need to find what's the value of alpha and what's the value of beta. And from here on, this is where most errors usually occur. I found that the best way for us to solve these problems is to first try to find if there's some common elements in one of each side that can help us simplify this even more. And we notice that between here, this one and this one is 6 and this one is 2. So we can essentially get this one as 6 and then substituting that on the other one. So let's do that. So we now have that, so multiplying all these terms by 3, we have 6 alpha plus 9 beta is equal to 3y1 minus 3y2 plus 3y3. So essentially what we are doing here is, since we have this term, we get this one to this side, so we move that one, get minus 9 beta. So now we have an expression in relation to 6 alpha, which is what we have here. So all we are doing here essentially is simplifying and getting all these terms there. So we have 3y1 minus 3y2 plus 3y3 minus 9 beta. Now we start from this expression. We have plus 2 beta equals to 2y1 minus y2 minus y3. So again, remember to get the term and then rearranging the terms around. So we have y1, so it's 3 minus 2 is 1. This goes to the other side. So y1, now keeping the elements on this side, so minus 3 y2, this is minus, goes to this side, becomes plus, so minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2y2. And this one we have 3y3, this one is minus y3, goes there plus, so it's plus 4y3. And then we have minus 9 beta plus 2 beta, so this is minus 7 beta equals to 0. So we'll keep working on this expression. We can get this guy to this side, so this is the same thing as having 7 beta equals to y1 minus 2y2 plus 4y3. And we can get the 7 out here, so it becomes 1/7. This is divided by 7, and this is divided by 7 as well. So this is our expression for beta. And for alpha, now that we have this expression for beta, we can substitute it here. So we have 6 alpha plus 2 times the full expression that we have from beta. So it's 1/7 y1 minus 2 divided by 7 y2 plus 4 divided by 7 y3, and that is equal to 2y1 minus y2 minus y3. So in order for us to solve this expression now, let's start from the bottom here. So we are going to have 6 alpha plus 2/7 y1 minus 4/7 y2 plus 8/7 y3 equals to 2y1 minus y2 minus y3. So let's continue. So we have 6 alpha. Remember, I told you that this can get complicated pretty easily, so keep using the same format in order to not make mistakes. So let's keep going. So plus, and what we do here is y1 and then get all the elements that you get related to y1 inside. The first one is 2/7. Let's see if we have more. Yes, we have 2, but 2 goes to this side, so it's minus 2. The second element, y2, what do we have here? We have minus 4 divided by 7. And from this side, we have minus 1. Goes to this side, plus 1. And the third one, y3, we have 8/7. And from this side, we have minus 1. So goes to this side, plus 1. All this equals to 0. Let's keep going. So now we just need to rearrange these terms in order to just get one value here. So 2, if 2 is the same thing as having 14 divided by 7. So it's 2 divided by 7 minus 14 divided by 7. So it's 2 minus 14, which is minus 12. So we have 6 alpha minus 12/7 y1. Now what we have here, so we have 7/7, which is 1, minus 4, so it's plus 3/7 y2. And for this last one, it's 7/7 plus 8, that's 15. So we have 15 divided by 7 y3. So all these go to this side. So we need to change the values here. So we have alpha. Let's change the 6 for in a bit. It's equal to 12 over 7, y1, minus 3 divided by 7, y2, minus 15 divided by 7, y3. So we now have the 6 that you need to get rid of. So you need to divide both sides by 6, and you'll get the following expression. Well, let's continue on this side in order to get this in the same pane, not to get confusing more than already is. So we have 12 divided by 42, y1, minus 3 divided by 42, y2, so this is alpha, minus 15 divided by 42, y3. So this is your alpha value. So now we have the expressions for the estimator, both alpha and beta. And the typical question that they're going to ask you, if the estimator that you found, if it's an unbiased estimator, in order for you to find if that's true or not, this is what you do. So for alpha, they are asking you if this is true. This is what they are asking you. So in order to do that, what you do is you get the estimator with a hat inside, and now we're going to find if this is in fact true or not. And this is the problem, because if you did anything wrong with the math, this will not be true. So let's begin. So y2 plus 15 divided by 42, y3. And we have this property from the estimation that all this value can come outside. So this is the same thing as having 12 divided by 42, y1, minus 3 divided by 42, y2, minus 15 divided by 42, y3. Now, in order to find these values, now we're going to go to this expression and use all the values that you have inside. So let's do that. So you have 12 divided by 42 times 2 alpha plus beta minus 3 divided by 42 minus alpha minus beta minus 15 divided by 42 minus alpha plus beta. So 24, this is E equal to this. So let's keep distributing these values. So 12 times 2 is 24 divided by 42 alpha plus 12 beta divided by 42. Minus with minus is plus, so plus 3 divided by 42 plus 3 beta divided by 42. Plus minus with minus is plus, so plus 15 alpha divided by 42 minus 15 beta divided by 42. So we have to be in a situation where you will be canceling out all betas and being left off with all the alphas, and in a situation where it's like 42 divided by 42 equals 1. So let's start with the betas first. Notice that we have here the same thing that we keep going is the same thing like I was explaining before. So get all the alphas and get all the values inside. So 24 divided by 42. What's the other one we have? We have 3 divided by 42. And then we have 15. So 24. We have 3. And then we have 15 divided by 42. This is the first one. And the second one, I'm running out of space. Let's keep going on this side. So beta. So this is plus beta, and then get all the elements inside. 12 divided by 42 plus 3 divided by 42 minus 15 divided by 42. So let's look at this one. 12 plus 3 is 15, minus 15 is 0. So all this term will be cancelling out. And this one, notice that we have 3 plus 15 is 18. 18 plus 24 is 42. So we have, for the final expression, we have that the estimator is equal to 0 beta. So this is okay. Is 0 beta, which is okay, plus alpha, and the values that you have inside is 42 divided by 42, which is the same thing as 1. So we have here that this alpha, this estimator, is in fact unbiased because we found that all this math that we did before equals to this value. So from this one, we found that the estimator is in fact unbiased. Let's check for beta now. It's the same thing. We're going to ask if what we found here, this estimator, is in fact unbiased. So let's begin. We're going to use the first property again. So we're going to say that for beta is equal to, remember this one comes outside, and then is equal to expected value of y1 minus 2 divided by 7 equals to the, not equals, times the estimated value of y2. And the same thing for the other one, 4 divided by 7 equals, not equals, times the estimated value of y3. So all we are doing now is using the values that we have inside here, forget the error, and just using all these ones, this one, and this one. So let's do that. So expected value of this one, we already have these values, so 1, 7. What do we have here? We have 2 alpha plus beta minus 2 divided by 7. This is 2. So this is minus alpha minus beta plus 4 divided by 7. And this is minus alpha plus beta. I urge you not to keep going like online. It's like as soon as you start seeing that you don't get enough space, just move on to another line. It's important for you to like do this progressively, because like I said, this can get complicated pretty easily, and you find that you did like a ton of work and then the values don't add up, and this is because you like skip steps, and this is something pretty easy to solve. You just need to do this slower, that's all. So let's keep going. So let's just get this distributed inside, and in order to arrange the values again. So let's keep going. So expected value is equal to, let's say, 2, 7 alpha plus 1, 7 beta. Now minus with minus is plus, so plus 2, 7 alpha plus 2, 7 beta. Same thing here, so minus 4 divided by 7 alpha minus, not minus, plus 4 divided by 7 beta. So now we are going to rearrange the terms in order to get those together. So alpha, what do we have? We have 2 divided by 7, we have plus 2 divided by 7, we have minus 4 divided by 7. This is the first one. And the second one, we have beta. Again, rearrange the terms. So 1, 7. We have 2 divided by 7. And the fourth one, we have 4 divided by 7. So let's continue. Notice here that we have 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 4 is 0. So we have here that beta, so it's alpha, we have 0, so this cancels. And then we have beta, and we have here, we have 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 4 is 7. So we have beta, 7 divided by 7, which is 1. So this confirms that beta is also an unbiased estimator because we got this value. So this confirms as well. The third question that they are going to ask you is, what is the variance of alpha and what is the variance of beta? So let's answer both of these. So let's get these values here. For the variance of beta is the same thing. So you're going to get the first term squared, so it's 1 divided by 49, and the variance of y1 plus 449, because it's squared, times the variance of y2 plus 16 divided by 49, the variance of y3. And that equals, so 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 16 is 21. So you're going to get 21 divided by 49. And because we have this one as variance of this distribution, just get it outside. So this is your final answer.